Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. As you can see, you cannot see me. I am the host, Mr.A. The lights are out in this boxing rehab. We like to call this place for us junkies. So no one ever does. I guess you're too much of a junkie to admit your addictions. But my name is Mr.A. and I am addicted to ring generalship. So go ahead, leave a comment down below. What kind of junkie are you? What are you addicted to? And whenever you feel comfortable, sign in at the front desk. Subscribe to this rehab center. We're here to help. Now, as you can see, this today's session, we are talking about the Matchroom card. The Billy Joe Saunders headliner against Martin Murray. The card is pretty much, I think, how you feel about that fight. Might be a good fight, but you kind of know, you're pretty much confident in Billy Joe Saunders is going to win. So we're going to, get back to that in more detail. We'll start off with Shannon Courtney taking on, is it Dora? I got to admit, the way Shannon be dropping weight, she looks pretty good doing it. She doesn't look too bad. And at this 118, she, in that little press conference with her and Eddie, she looked thin, She looked like she lost well. She didn't look too drained. She didn't look too burnt out. And like she said, she fucking moved to the hotel next to the gym. She's dedicated. She's doing her thing. Her appearance look like she's dead on serious about, learning from that loss. And so I pretty much, I don't know how actually to find a silver lining in this fight, considering the skill levels and the skill level is a difference, I keep forgetting, is it Norad or Dora? I believe it's Dora from Poland. Her MMA background, I don't know, whatever it is, what she was doing in the MMA. But in researching her, I had myself a few laughs. Cause dude, she if you ever seen that like Busta Rhymes video when he's a ram, he's like, "You want to ram me?" That girl, she'll come in with a straight ram head. Dude. So and Courtney knows it. She said in the press conference, she holds a lot. She's very hard to watch. She'll stink it out. So the silver lining in that fight is, can Shannon Courtney, can she use footwork? Can she use a strong jab? Angles, the sidestep, the charging bull. Like, can she withstand the stink out? Can she put it on? Can she put it on Dora? Can she put some combinations, keep distance, let it fly? Or will she be consumed into the stink that we're, because the watching, researching, looking up what Dora was, you would think you're watching like a neighborhood fight between the girl. You're like, oh shit, that's how so and so fights, man. She talks a lot of shit on the block and blah blah blah, but she can't fight worth shit. That's kind of what it looked like Dora was. She hand chops, she throws punches like she's swimming, and she runs in fast as fuck doing it. It was bizarre to watch. But I'm going with Courtney on an easy one. But like I said, to find the silver lining to make her a better fighter. How is she gonna, she just came from Rachel Ball, who was fucking throwing at her with distance, throwing missiles. And now she's gonna be charged in with a stink house battering ram. It's so this type of fight will come in handy when she comes in with a pressure, maybe not as sloppy, but a pressure fighter who likes to hold. So it'll be a learning process. So we'll take that from this fight. And then you got Zach Parker taking on Cesar Nunez. Zach Parker, I seen him a few times on apps, undercards, world boxing. The ones you probably see on YouTube is the ones I recently saw him on. I just got the apps around that time. So I saw him on the Jono Corral Quig undercard. And that was the cool thing about the apps. You could see the whole damn card. And as a junkie, why not? So I saw him fight. I saw him fight on the Dara Williams fight. And plus here on the Boxing Rehab, the Double RT Boxing Show, that's what we do. We cover the 1 through 15. So I kept an eye on them. The combinations, and then if you're subscribed to the show and you browse through it, you remember right after that Murdoch victory, we made the segment. Do you know who Zach Parker is? Because he won that Intercontinental title. And on the Intercontinental title, you know how we talk about that on the Double RT Boxing Show. Travel continent to continent to hunt down the champion. And at that time, Canelo was in the Canutes to fight Billy Joe Saunders. And with Zach Parker winning that Intercontinental belt with the stoppage of Murdoch, which this Cesar Nunez is basically a takeover fight from that, because that whole time, remember, Canelo and Saunders were supposed to have already have fought, and that winner would have had to fight Zach Parker, but because he's that Intercontinental champion. But the fact that that fight never happened, and now Saunders is about to fight Murray for it. This is his takeover till Zach Parker gets his shot at the title. So that's exactly what Cesar Nunez is. I don't see how he could win against the talent set of Zach Parker. Zach Parker, he ain't got to outdo Barlinga and try and knock him out quick. He ain't got to try and do out Feigenbunts. Zach Parker just be himself, whether he wants to keep it from distance or take it into Cesar Nunez. I think however he wants to win this fight, he should be able to win this fight. So I'm going with Zach Parker to get in some rounds, get the COVID, get his just stay ready for his mandatory spot against, and I'm expecting that to be Billy Joe Saunders. The main thing everyone's talking about, and as a junkie, as the Ready to Talk Boxing Show, as we all are, you say, well, if Billy Joe Saunders comes in fucked up and out of shape, and it's the kind of the basic concept of what is selling the Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Well, if Errol Spence ain't the same, and anytime you gotta have that speculation in the fight, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You're really just trying to make it happen. And what if that ain't there? So you're trying to say then it's just going to be an ass whooping like everyone thinks. So do you expect? Okay, what if Billy Joe Saunders is out of shape? What if Billy Joe Saunders is in that David Lemieux shit? Even though everyone always speculates that's why he's not with Engel no more. That's why he's at 168. So, but what if that isn't? Do you expect Billy Joe Saunders to not be able to get caught? Do you expect him to move? Because you figure since the Ndom loss, Murray came out and said, "Oh, I'm just in it for the fun." Took on some worthless things. Stayed in the bottom 13, bottom 15, and due to the COVID, local domestic fighting, easy to make having fights, he get his crack. So, does he have the skill set? I think he has the body shots to do it. But is he really going to go out of his shell on his last hurrah? Is he going to cut off? Is he going to follow the ring? Billy Joe Saunders could definitely duplicate the Ndom performance and do it better. But what can Martin Murray do better than that Ndom performance? So, going on that, I think I would like to see 2 upsets this weekend. I would like to see this upset and Errol Spence, just because it's been fucking a lot of talk about these two guys defending their belts, or they want to see these fights with these people, and it just never happened. So the fact that these guys, Spence and Saunders, are always tied to a lot of shit. Well, not so much Spence, but you know what the PBC is doing. It's getting a little tiresome on that Crawford shit. So it'd be interesting, but that just leads us to a rematch. So fuck it. So more or less, so I would more see an upset than on the Murray side, just for the fact that this dude seems to have a lot of fucking fights that fall through. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a rematch in that one too, but it'll be fun. It'll be a nice story because, you know, as good as a Billy Joe Saunders laugh is, this motherfucker doesn't come through a lot of fights. But I'm expecting him just to do a clinic on Martin Murray. That's my picks for the Billy Joe Saunders card. Courtney Ball bouncing back, getting for that Rachel Ball rematch in 2021. But how is she going to handle that Raging Bull? Zach Parker securing his number one mandatory spot, or soon to be mandatory spot. I don't see why he shouldn't have it with the Intercontinental belt. And Billy Joe Saunders, I think he's gonna. It scares me though, because he says he hoped Martin Murray gives him rounds, and it's not like Billy Joe Saunders is just gonna go in there and knock his ass out. When have we seen that? So the fact that him saying that, I hope he gives me some rounds, kind of worries me. Like, are you even gonna try, or are you just going for an easy victory on this cat? So that might be a boring deuce fest because of Billy Joe Saunders. But I'm still expecting him to win, just like Zach Parker, how he wants to win. Maybe not by knockout like Zach Parker, but however Billy Joe Saunders wants to win, I think he will win. But will Martin Murray land those body shots? Can he cut them off? We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming into the rehab. Thank you for confessing your addiction. See you on the next one.